The master has no personality. He is not a person. He has dropped personality. In fact, in the ultimate sense, he is just a nothing. What Buddha calls sunyata. He is pure nothingness. How can you communicate with nothingness? Yes, communion is possible, but communication is not possible. And communion needs no direct personal contact. You can commune with the master from thousands of miles away. The physical presence is not needed. The physical presence is needed only for the beginners. For the people who are in the KG class. As the master starts working deeper and deeper, as he starts finding his people, he will become more and more inaccessible physically. Because once he has found the right people who are ready to commune, there is no need for communication. The whole thing depends on the disciple. If he can surrender his ego, then wherever he is, there is communion. Communion is a totally different phenomenon than communication. Communication is from intellect to intellect. For that, physical presence is helpful. But communion is a totally different phenomenon. It is a love affair. The hearts can beat in the same rhythm thousands of miles away. Even if you are on another planet, it doesn't matter. The hearts can dance in the same rhythm with the master, and then there is communion. You can be here physically with me, but if your heart is not beating with me, if you are not attuned with me, then communication is happening. I am talking to you, you are listening to me, but communion is not happening. And the relationship between a disciple and a master is that of communion. It is a love affair. Trunguppa knows nothing about it. He is not a master, just a teacher. And remember the difference between a teacher and a master. A teacher is one who can inform you. The master is one who can transform you. The teacher teaches you. The master gives you a new birth. The master is like a midwife. He helps you come out of the cocoon of your mind. He makes you twice born. There is no question of physical communication. So directly and thoroughly does not mean physically. Yes, directly and thoroughly means something different. According to me, if your ego is completely put aside, if the disciple is ready to trust, then there is a direct communication. Direct, immediate. Even words are not needed, nothing is needed. And a thorough communion too. Total. It is an immersion. It is like two lovers getting into a deep orgasmic state. That is a physical orgasm. The same thing happens on a higher plane with the master. It is a spiritual orgasm. Your soul and the soul of the master meet and merge, melt, lose their boundaries. And there is tremendous joy. A great bliss surrounds you. A great grace descends in you. James Buddha had 40,000 disciples. Do you think it was possible for him to directly and thoroughly, physically communicate with each other? Mahavira had also 40,000 disciples. It would have been impossible. But Buddha helped many more people than anybody else on the whole earth in the whole history of man to become enlightened. How he helped?